The Houston Rockets had a tremendous summer league campaign full of future stars that you have to look out for. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video on Manav Sports Talk. I am your host Manav, and in this video I'm talking about the Rockets Summer League campaign, how they did, and the main stars that we should look out for and what my thoughts are on them. Overall, the Rockets finished the Summer League 5 games, 3-2, and they did beat the Cavs and Pistons with the number 1 and number 3 overall picks, Cade Cunningham and Evan Mobley. Very impressive campaign. All the young stars were showed out, and the young core that we wanted to see, Jalen Green, Alperin Sengun, Josh Christopher, and Usman Garuba, as well as Armani Brooks. Very strong potential, and all the picks definitely look great. Super exciting to watch this young team, and they are very entertaining. And I'm going to start off with my thoughts on Jalen Green, who put on an absolute show in the NBA Summer League, and I was very impressed by his scoring ability, something that we were expecting to see with Jalen Green, probably going to be one of the future NBA's leading scorers. He had that strained hamstring in later games, should be ready for the season opener, but he only played about 2.5 games, didn't play in the final 2 games. He averaged about 20 points per game, 51% from the field, 53% from 3, and 93% from the free throw line. Very, very good scoring, great 3-point shooting that he showcased here, and as well as great free throw shooting. Shooting was lights out from Jalen Green, putting on a clinic in the G League. We saw that, and that's what made him more NBA ready, showcasing why honestly he might have been the best player in the Summer League in the games that he was playing. You could see that leadership, the experience of playing in the NBA kind of setting in that pick and roll. Still a very effective two-way player with that size, and he showed his great defense with a 103 defensive rating. So I love to see that. And you know, the main thing about Jalen Green that I really like to see, this guy is huge support of H-Town, loves Houston, loves playing for the Rockets so far. I really like that a lot. Can't wait to see him in the regular season. And now, Alperin Sengun, the Rockets traded up for him at number 16. This was such a great trade, and Sengun is going to be pretty much a diamond that they found. Such a great player from Turkey, the 19-year-old. Very, very strong offensive player as a center at 6'10". Great rebounder, very aggressive showcase in the Summer League. You know, he was such a great find by the Rockets, and I think he's going to fit really well. We'll see if he can find some minutes. You know, Christian Wood, is he going to be playing center? I don't know. Are you going to put Tice at center, a starting role, or are you going to put Tice in the bench? It's going to be interesting to see where Silas puts Sengun at. But he's a great passer as a center and a great scorer. He averaged about 14.5 points with 11 rebounds and 3 blocks. He's pretty good defensively. He has the intangibles to be a good defensive player. He's also very smart, can run the pick and roll, be the roller or the screener. Pretty much a defender in that low post area where he specializes in. He's also a really good floor spacer for other people to have open shots. We're able to see that a little bit with Sengun running the floor. I think he's very, very, just a great player to have for this Rockets team. And I'm very, very excited to see what minutes he'll get in the regular season. And now, Josh Christopher. I thought with the 24th overall pick, I was kind of surprised that the Rockets got him. But, you know, at 19 years old, 6'5", with the 24th pick, he has been really good from Arizona State. He's a definite defensive talent. We know that. He showcased that. Can use his size and his strength, defensive ability all over the court. He allowed 3 out of 12 shooting and forced 5 turnovers, as well as 101 defensive rating. This is really good. I think he's a Drew Holiday kind of comparison guy. And having that size and strength, I think, really helps him on the defensive end, force those turnovers. And offensively, he was pretty good too. 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, 1.5 steals. He has a pretty solid offensive game, especially in that mid-range. He loves to do the mid-range game. I don't know how much Coach Silas is going to allow that to happen, but he can make space for himself with that strength, get an open shot, and he can get past those defenders. You know, he did struggle shooting early on in the Summer League, but in that last game against Portland, he caught fire. 20 points, 57% from the field. Shot 56% from the mid-range game overall in the Summer League, and a team high 21 assists. Josh Christopher is another player that is pretty good in the ISO. Same thing with Jalen Green, same thing with KPJ. I think ISO will be relevant in the Rockets' offensive system here. And I think Josh Christopher is a very nice pick as a two-way player, defensive specialist. The Rockets are not very good at defense. Getting that kind of player is very good. It was a great choice by Rafael Stone. And now Usman Garuba. With the 23rd overall pick, we selected him a defensive specialty player at 19 years old from Spain. Was playing for Real Madrid. He played in 3 games in the Summer League, but he also played for Spain in the Olympics, which is why he didn't play all 5 games. He has tremendous size at 6'8", and can use that to play really good defense. Honestly, we didn't see much of him. I'm wanting to see more to get a better idea of how he's going to play, but that 7'3" wingspan, he can defend any person on the floor and contain players, and using that size and wingspan, he's a great post-up defender. You cannot go in the post against Garuba. He's going to lock you up. Offensively, he'll need some work. We know that. Maybe he moves to the G League for that. Who knows? But he had 14 points in his last game against the Blazers. 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals, and a block. Really showcasing that defensive talent that he has. I like the Rockets going for defense after getting Jalen Green. They have plenty of offensive talent. Christian Wood and Kevin Porter Jr., we know those two. And then Jayshawn Tate. So I think getting some good defensive players is also really solid. Garuba is going to be more of a long-term guy who I think can be a tremendous prospect. And then finally, Armani Brooks, the UH guy, emerged late last year, 23 years old. He's a great shooter, sharp shooter, a three-point shooter. He played in the last 20 games last season, shot 38% from 3 and double figures in the last 7 games. He played in the last 2 games in the Summer League, and he had a super impressive performance in that last Summer League game against the Blazers, where he made 9 threes and 30 points, as well as the game winner where the Rockets made an epic comeback in the last couple of minutes. And the Rockets did sign him a couple of days ago to an Exhibit A contract, which means basically he'll be with the Rockets for training camp, but they can extend that contract later on. Will they work it out? I think he can find minutes from the bench. I like to see a young sharpshooter for the Rockets. They need those kind of players. And I think Armani Brooks is a great guy. He can really just fit around those screens and just make space for himself, take a shot wherever he needs to. I really like to see those kind of players. So overall, I was very happy with what I saw, especially from Jalen Green, Sengun, Christopher, and Brooks showed up in that last game. Garuba is something I'm really looking forward to. Maybe in the G League, who knows? But this Rockets Summer League was great. It was a lot of fun, and I think I'm very excited for the season coming up. We may not win a lot, but I'm telling you, this team is definitely going to be entertaining. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please go down, hit the like, subscribe, comment in the comment section. What are your thoughts about Jalen Green? And I hope to see you in the next video.